I'm gonna get into some basics with the Jiu-Jitsu. So for any lower level belts, white belts, blue belts, mainly white belts in particular. So we're gonna restart the practice. I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm not gonna clip this video up in Share Factory. I'm just gonna try to run it. Hopefully it flows smooth. If it doesn't, we'll just delete the video later. But I'm gonna try to get into some things of what to do, what not to do, and your mindset that you need to have as soon as the fight hits the ground. So bear with me here. Alright, so you can see I'm grappling Michael Chandler. Michael's going to be on his back. I'm going to stay on the top. So I want you guys to focus on, right now, Michael Chandler. So I'm going to show you some things not to do. So whenever you're on your back in the full guard position, try to remember that going up or going down for your transitions is going to be a lot longer of a transition. And it's going to be easy to defend. Guys that range from blue belt and higher, especially the higher level belts, they're gonna see this all day. They're gonna deny this all day. So you're basically gassing yourself. You're expanding energy that's unnecessary. What you want to do here is you want to create a stalemate. If you're a guy that wants to get back to his feet, then you just want to hold your opponent. The guy on top, myself, I'm the one that has to transition here. So like, you want to force me to transition. So basically, your finger better be ready to block. You don't want to strike, you don't want to transition. I see a lot of guys trying to transition, and all you're doing is making it easier for that guy on top to grind you. So when you hit this position, understand you actually have the advantage. Yes, you're losing on the judges' scorecard, just position. So there's nothing wrong with staying here in guard. You can even attack with submissions and then some. But I'm going to show you, you know, how slow these transitions are. That I'm talking about, and I'm going to cancel them just at the end so that we don't stand back up. But watch what I'm talking about here. Slow, right? Look how slow that is. Now we're going to go for down. Watch how slow this is. Super slow. Could have denied that. Same with the get up to the right. Super slow. Guys will see that. The one that you want to go for is the full guard to the left if you are going to transition. But you want to fake that. You just want to go to the left, cancel it with R2. Because that's a really hard one to deny, especially if they cancel it, and then that gives you the ability to do a different transition, possibly a sub, because they're going to be trying to deny that. So anytime you're in this position, I recommend that you just chill out, stall like crazy. If you want to get grapple advantage, you can. Let's see if the grapple advantage meter even comes up. Yep. Now look at that bar in the middle of the screen between the health bars of myself and Chandler. If you are going to hang out here, you're going to want to get that grapple advantage up. Now watch how much it goes up for Chandler. Blue corner. See it going up, see it going up, see it going up, see it. Now it blink. Look how fast that was now. See that? Now let's reset. Get back to where we were. Preferably should have been off the cage because that will affect grapple advantage too. But like I said, man, you know, check this out. We'll do it again. Slow. Well, we're doing a different transition because we're closer to the cage. So when you're closer to the cage, you actually your transitions speed up for you. But point being, let's go up this time. See, super slow. Now watch this. We'll get that grapple advantage. Boom. Nope, still slow. Damn. It's hard to get it full, but it could possibly be because we're against the cage too. You know, that plays into effect. Plus Chandler's stamina here. But you see how the bar's building up. That's the point. So I'm going to get to a better position here. Let's get up. Yeah, Chandler, come on, bro. Let's get you back to center, bro. Alright, so we're going to shoot on him. Take him down. Now we're going to do this. Get that grapple advantage. Now watch how fast this is. Boom. Okay, so that's super slow. So I just learned something on my own right there. That was super slow. So even with the grapple advantage, that was slow. So that taught you nothing. Let me show you something here. You saw how fast it was originally with the bottom whenever we go down. Now watch, it blinks. Boom, super fast, way fast. Reset. Let's get him back to the ground. Alright, guys. Now, if you're ever in this position, side control bottom, I used to freak out when I was here, right? But what you want to do is, again, think of your transitions. Okay? So, if you go to half guard, which is left, they could easily deny that. I think it's a slower one. Yeah, see, it's a little slow. Up, semi-slow, but sprawl is about the same. Okay, so they're all three about the same. But the one that they don't deny often is that sprawl. You know, if you try to pull guard up, left, into them, they usually deny it. But sprawl is one that I go to in that position. So if I'm in side control bottom, I go to that. Before we get into anything else, let me get you back to that position. Let me get back to side control for you. So here's the thing. What you want to do here is, instead of transitioning right away, R2 is your best friend. You want to deny. Because right here, yes, the guy on top, myself, I could damage you, right? I could be doing this to you all day. But look at the grapple advantage when I strike. Boom. As soon as you see that animation for me going to strike, you can transition. Now watch how fast it is if I can do this right. Boom. Look at that. You'll get it every time. You'll get it every time. So grapple advantage is your best friend. When you're watching this video, look at that bar like a hawk. And now look at it building up for Chandler. Not even doing anything and it's building up. So you do not want to transition right away. Watch what I do here. Watch what I do here. Quick. Boom. Look at that. This is going to help you guys so much in the grappling department. Now let's get off the cage. Come on. Come on. Push him back. Get him back down. Now again, man, we're going to grind this. We're going to repetitions. We're back on full guard. What do we do here, guys? Grapple advantage. We're holding R2. Waiting for him to transition. Waiting for him to transition. He's not going. The ref's going to stand it up. But you're trying to build for this grapple advantage. That's the most important thing, because the guy on top, he's going to be doing the same thing. Watch this. Now watch how fast my transition is, especially being on top. Boom, I got it about there. Look at that. Now that should have been faster, you know. Now watch this, guys. I'm going to try to deny this. Watch how fast. Boom. See that? Now let's get back to side control. Now again, like I was saying, you want to get your grapple advantage. So if he's not striking or doing anything and you're waiting for him to transition and he's not, and you want to go, before you transition, like I said, don't go this way. Don't go this way. Sprawl. See? It's going to be quicker, but what you want to do is hit him. Get it up. Get it up just a few. Look at that. Boom. You got more of an advantage. Even if it's a small advantage, you still got your bar up a little. Now, moving on. What you want to do in this position, sprawl bottom, let it build up. Now, the guy on top, he can strike, but look at that grapple advantage. You would think the guy on top has the advantage, right? Nope. Now watch this. Watch this. Super fast transition. And I pulled guard. I went down. Because if you go, let me show you guys. Let me get right back there. Get back to sprawl. So we're going sprawl like always. Now watch. If I was to go this way, slow. Go this way, slow. And up is the one guys mostly defend. Slow. Super slow, right? Super slow. Down way faster than all of them. And it's hard to defend. It's almost 100% guarantee you're going to get that one. I know you're putting yourself back on your back, but you have to think like chess. You have to think in terms of, you want to deny his transitions more than he denies yours, and you want to get into better positions using less transitions, if that makes sense. So the way that I try to relay this to my students is, let's say I'm in this position right here. You know, we'll get back to full guard real quick just to show you. Like I said, you don't want to go this way, which is left. You don't want to go down, and you don't want to go up. So what I'm going to do is fake to the right, then go up. But it's still super slow. Like I said, it's still super slow. So let's try it this way now. Strike, strike, strike. Fake. Strike a few more times, get our advantage up, and this is confusing him. Boom. Now look how fast it was. Huge difference, huge difference. That's how you do this. That's how you grapple, guys. You want to get your belt level higher for jiu-jitsu, this is how you do it. Because if you're just a guy that does this the whole time, or this the whole time, and you're constantly freaking out, especially going the same directions, all you're going to do is gas yourself, all you're going to do is get denied all day, and it grinds you down. You're basically doing work for your opponent. He doesn't have to do much. Now the guy on top right here, like I said, he has got to pass or posture and score, otherwise the ref's going to stand it up, so you want to keep him here. So I'm hitting him a few times, I'm holding R2 waiting for him to go. Now watch what I do here if I can hit it. I'm going to try to do this as perfect as I can. Alright, so deny him. Okay, so it's super slow there. Now let's see if we can get 2 denials. Boom. Boom. Alright, a little faster, but not much. See that grapple advantage we had? Like I said, guys, you got to watch that like a hawk. That's your best friend, but you have to learn every single position. Every single position and what to do in this position. So for me, I'm giving up pawns so that I don't sacrifice my kings or queens or bishops or knights. You know? That's how the grappling goes. Now let's get the half guard. This is probably my favorite position on top. If you ever have this position, there's no reason for you to go to side control. There's no reason for you to go to top mount. But you still do need to score. So what I'll do sometimes is I'll fake side control and I'll just posture up. Because if we posture up and we hit him one time, we can hold R1 and flick down and get right back down. And the ref's not going to stand us up. Basically, you're controlling your opponent and scoring. And that's, you know, if the fight goes to a decision, that's what you want. You want top control. So the guy on bottom in this position, half guard, but he has to transition. The guy on top doesn't have to. But if we were here, like I said, the guy on top has to transition. You know, the difference is you aren't going to do as much damage from this position if you're on top. Sure, if you have a guy like Matthew Meyer or myself, or, you know, good ground guys that fight like Tito or Chael, they could piece you up all day. But you got to think. You got to think. Check this out. Look at the submissions I have. If I hold L2, I have guillotine, armbar, and I know that's up and down, which are slower. But like we said, grapple advantage, watch this. Little faster. Ah, damn, didn't do it. But my point is, you can attack from full guard bottom. But if a guy gets to half guard, check it out. We have no submissions from here. None. So, really, you're just a sitting duck here. You have to be the one to transition. And what I do is, I tend to full guard. I go back to full guard because it's a faster transition. Check the difference out. I'm going to cancel both of these, but check out the difference. No grapple advantage, just regular going off the rip. Watch how slow the back sitting is. You will never, ever in your life see me go for back sitting. Look how slow that is. Easily deniable, easy to read the transition animation. But watch how fast this one is. Way faster. Let's get back there so you can see. Oh, 10 years later compared to that. See the difference, guys? It's big, man. You gotta understand this. You gotta understand this. So if I do want to go to back sitting, you may be able to get it if you create that grapple advantage. Boom, huge. No, but it's still slow. You see, man, that is a position you usually do not want to try unless you throw a fake, and then go. You can catch them slipping. But I highly recommend you never try to go to back sitting. Unless maybe you catch them off a denied transition and go. That's the only time I would ever recommend to do it. But it's super risky. Like, it's risk versus reward. Like, you're basically sacrificing a queen. Or possibly a king, because if you get denied on a transition and they go for a submission, that's a wrap. So why would you risk sacrificing your king or queen or higher piece instead of going for the pawn, which is this? Boom. Right there. So back to half guard. Like I said, man, the top guy, all he wants to do is score. All he wants to do is score. So you have to transition. So that's pretty much half guard. You know, they did add the full guard one, which is that, and a lot of guys aren't familiar with that animation. But what I like to do is fake, strike, and then go. You gotta mix it up. You can't just be sitting here being the guy that's transition after transition after transition. You have gotta mix it up. Now, moving on. Like we said, we get to side control. Now, here's another example of the chess pieces that I use for my analogy. You're sitting here in side control bottom, right? Let's say you don't want to transition, right? You're like, okay, I'm gonna wait for him to make a move. We're playing chess here, the art of war. Let them go first. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pre-deny crucifix and side saddle, because I'll show you why. When they're, whoops, sorry guys, let me get right back. Whenever they're here, check this out. You can only go, look at my options, left or right. When I'm Michael Chandler, I can only go left or right, and that's bad. And look how, you know, it's a little fast, I guess, but point is, guy on top knows you can only go left or right. He knows that. He's pre-calculated that. So if he's good at reading animations, he'll see you turn into him. That's left. He'll see you turn away from him. That's right. Super easy to deny. Now, you want to avoid getting put in this position. So here's how you do it. Guy on bottom, hold R2, pre-deny, which would be left. Because the guy, anytime you see the animation, look at this. Boom. As soon as he touches that arm, you know he's going that way. So if you pre-deny, yes, you are sacrificing mount. You are sacrificing the knee on the belly. But the thing is, those are pawns to me. Those are pawns to me. This position right here, that's a king or queen. You get worked if you give that up. You get worked. So check this out, guys. I'm gonna show you this too. They go to knee on belly, right? Let's say you're Michael Chandler. You can go backside or side control, but the thing you want to do is post, and we'll get into that later. Or sway the you could really gas the guy, set him up for failure. Like I'll show you here. Like if I'm just slamming down, even though I'm slamming down and doing damage, I'm taxing my stamina. So if I'm throwing straights, what Chandler can do is make a miss. And we'll get into that later whenever I have an active sparring partner to show you what it does to their stamina. But you can gas them, then get right back down to here, or any position on the ground. You could sub them. So you got to think about this stuff, guys. Let's get back to Chandler, okay? Because we're going to get right back where we were. Now, we're talking mount. Let's go to mount. A lot of guys freak out here. But what you're going to do is, you do not wait, you do not play games. As soon as they mount, immediately as soon as they mount, you're either going left or you're going right. And I'm going to tell you why. It's fast. Because if you try to get up, look how slow that is. Look at how slow that is. Look how fast that is. So hard to deny. And that's the point here, guys. You want to be able to think a move or two ahead. You can't think in the moment against these higher level grapplers. And if you want to be a high level grappler yourself, you have to relate this as to chess. So, I'm Mount Bottom. I'm Michael Chandler. Oh, I want to get to my feet, but my opponent knows I want to get to my feet. So he's going to pre-deny up, especially because it's slow as hell. So this is what it looks like. Oh yeah, denied all day. Look at that grapple advantage. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Watch this. Let's see if I can't not confuse myself. Okay, so Chandler tries to go. Grapple advantage. Look at this grapple. Oh, look how quick that armbar was. That quick submit. Dude, that was so fast, you didn't even see it. Because it was so fast. Regular armbar, you see it. It's still fast, but it's nothing compared to this. Watch this. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh my god, super fast. Look at that grapple advantage. Almost a full bar in red. That's what you're trying to do here, guys. Denials are everything. Thinking a few moves ahead is everything when you're on the ground and doing jiu-jitsu. You don't want to be the guy that's constantly doing this. Constantly doing this. Look at my stamina when I'm doing this. Look at my stamina when I'm doing this. These guys are out here. And then, boom, look at that. Super easy to defeat. Super easy to beat those guys. They do the work for me. So again, when you're here, you want to be the guy that quickly gets to a better position. Now you're here. Now what did we discuss? Half guard bottom. Well, you don't want to be the guy that's doing this. You don't want to be the guy that's doing that, because I'm going to tell you what. You want to be that guy? That's what I'm going to do to you every time. Look it. Check it out. Boom. All day long. All day long. And you know what? I'm going to be that guy again. Oh, watch how fast this is. Watch how fast this is. Watch how fast this is. Oh, man. Like butter. Like butter. So again, guys, the key to this is be the guy that does less transitions. Be the guy that denies more transitions. Be the guy that thinks a few moves ahead. And that's going to be exactly what you need. Then if you have the archetype for it, there's certain areas where you can do certain transitions with depending on your stamina. So let me get right back to you know, an advantageous position here, one that I can demonstrate with. We're gonna pull guard here. Now let's say I get a grapple advantage, right? Look at my options when I hold R1. I could pass. It's big. Exerts less stamina, this and that. There's, you know, it's a more advanced lesson that we can get into later, but point is, grapple advantage is everything, and planning ahead is everything, you know. So let's get into some more positions that we haven't gotten into just yet. Let's see here. We're gonna be Chandler, so let's do this. We're gonna get to the backside. Yeah, let's go backside. So bear with me. Alright, let's say we're here. Again, we are not giving up our higher piece. We're not giving up our knight. We're not giving up our bishop. We're not giving up our king or queen. And what I mean by that is, we're Michael Chandler. The thought process right now, your finger should be on R2. Holding R2 ready to pre-deny the back. That's right, the back. Because this guy's not going to want to go to sprawl. Why would he do that? That's just stupid. That's a low IQ if a guy does that. But take that out of the equation. Take that going to sprawl out of the equation from the guy on the top. Okay? What are his options now? He can go down for the back sitting, down for the bulldog, which is the same animation, which is deny down, or he can go back mount, or he can also go posture up. Now, me personally, I'm giving up sprawl, and I'm giving up posture up. I will not pre-deny those unless I know without a shadow of a doubt it's a guy that is known for doing that. But you give up this position, you're screwed. You're in a really bad spot and they can work you. You give up this position, it's just another way to get the bad higher pieces. Let's say he tries to go, but you grinded him down and doing less work than your opponent. See that? Denied his transition. Now, if I am Michael Chandler and I'm in this position, my options, side control, I'm pretty sure about equally the same in speed. So what you want to do is we also have backside. Backside, if you hold L1, it's an advanced position. I do not recommend this. It's super slow. And they will pre-deny this. They're smart enough to pre-deny this one. They're going to give you full guard. They're going to give you side control because they're still on top. But if they're smart on top, they're going to know. If I give this one up, which is super slow, by the way, now the roles are reversed. Michael Chandler's on top. So that's a position that you want to pre-deny. Again, chess move. Don't give up your king. Don't give up your queen. Don't give up your high piece. This right here, this backside, this is your high piece. So you want to give up full guard. Look at it. We're still on top, right? Now let's get the backside. Let's do this again. Guy on bottom. What's he want to do? He doesn't want to go backside, super slow, gets denied all day. But let's say, oh, well, we saw Michael Chandler go this way. Okay, well, let's just say for argument's sake, we'll get Michael Chandler right back in that position, right? We'll get him right back in that position, and last time, we take a mental note. Wow, we've been here before with Michael. Pre-deny that, because he went that way last time. An intelligent fighter mixes it up. So, we know, oh, we went full guard last time. We're going side control. Throwing him off, right? Throwing him off. Oh, look. Wow, we're here for a third time. He went full guard. He went side control. Now we're confused. We don't know which way he's going to go because he's went both ways. So he could probably go up on us now. And the fact that he went 3 different transitions, 3 different times of having that same exact position, he has now flustered us in the sense of how GSP used to do to his opponents, keeping them guessing. This is chess, not checkers. So, we've seen him go all those ways. Let's say he's a guy that constantly likes to stand up. If you're a guy that likes to get to your feet, fake, and then go. Going to be super hard in some positions, especially that one. But you get my lingo, what I'm trying to put down here. Let's see here. We're going to go to another position now. Let's call it back mount. We'll go to back mount. What you want to do here is, you can only go left or right. Super fast transition, super easy to get the mount. Again, you're in a bad spot, but personally, I'll give up mount. I'll get mount, a sacrifice mount, you know, because I don't want them having my back. That's a horrible spot to be in. A horrible spot to be in. You know, let's give it back up again here. Because this guy, he can go back flat, which is horrible for you. He can go back flat on you. You can get the rear naked, everything. So if you're ever in these positions, just quickly go to mount. You know, don't try to get up. Don't try to be a hero. Just go to mount, because this right here, pulling guard, is super slick, super fast. There's no reason you shouldn't be comfortable fighting off your back and getting to these positions. Let's try another one here, guys. So we're gonna go to the this is down, back sitting down. It looks like the bulldog choke at first, but watch. Now we got the back. Now here is where I saw Matthew Mayer. I'm going to use this example. The Matthew Mayer fight versus Rick Dozier, AFEL 24, we just witnessed this. Here is where Matthew messed up. Matthew's very good at wrestling, very good off the top. But here's where he's not understanding why Rick is levels above him in the black belt department. You want to pre-deny the rear naked choke, which, boom, look at that. If you're smart, you know. Let's get back there. Look, we'll get right back there. If you're smart, you know this guy wants the rear naked choke, right? So you're going to give up backside. You're going to give up mount. And now, a guy's not going to go to backside, I'm going to tell you right now. Because watch what happens. Why would a guy do this when he has your back? That's just a horrible IQ if you do that. But if they have your back, you can give up mount, no problem. Do it all day. Don't be scared. Do it all day. Now let's get back to our position here. Again, we're gonna get the back by back sitting, which is down, a new transition they added. Now we're ready to pre-deny. Michael Chandler is ready to pre-deny that rear naked choke that's so OP that everybody keeps crying about. He is ready. So, boom. Pre-deny. Now look at the grapple advantage. Huge, right? Let's go again. My bad, my bad. Again, we're here. So, we're going to deny. Then we're going to go. Not as fast as I would have imagined, but it's an OP spot. But you want to pre-deny. When they have your back, you want to pre-deny. So we'll get right back to that position. We're going to get the back. Again, guys, pretty nice. See this? Look at this. Pretty nice. Now watch this. Super fast because I denied. Now look at alpha stamina. Boom. You like it? Good. Learn something. Got the back again. So you're going to just want to chill here. You're not going to want to transition. You're risking. If you try to transition, you're giving up a higher piece. And I'll show you why. You want to see why? Well, here you go. Let's say we try to go to the right, which is full guard. He denies it. Oh, man. Look at this grapple advantage. Look how quick this is. Boom. Now watch his stamina. Grapple advantage going into the submission. Huge advantage. You're playing chess, not checkers. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with what I'm doing here, I'm letting go of my submission. So, let me get you to a position where that actually matters. Alright. 1 second here. So, alpha go to mount. Chandler's going to pull the full guard. I'm going to teach you guys something really important here. Let's say Chandler has the arm bar. Good deal. Chandler has the arm bar. See if it pops up. I might have to actually keep on him with this. Alright, so there's going to be a prompt that comes up. This is why you don't want to try the arm bar in this position. Boom, look at that. Boom, the slam. See? That's why if you get in that position and you know that you don't have it, I'm going to teach you something. Full guard bottom, very important. Go for the arm bar. You know you don't have it. Let's say I know I don't have it. I'm going to cancel. L1, R1 at the same time. That keeps me from getting slammed and keeps him from getting side control. It's huge. Very huge. Also, another one is the guillotine. I'm going to show you this too, guys. Wait for the prompt. Let's say I stay on him. The prompt comes up. Come on with it. Look, counter. See that? See that counter? Let's say that guy hits that counter. Now he's got you in the Von Flu choke. Okay? Now we're going to get back to our position, right? We're going to get right back to our position. And we're going to try this again. Boom. We know we don't have it. Let's say we know we don't have it. Oh, man, we don't have it. Let go immediately. Let that shit go. That way you're not running the risk of getting Von Flu choked. You let that shit go. L1, R1 cancels. Same time. Hit them at the same time. Now, teach you something different, guys. When you go for your arm bars, go for them from mount. Reason being, they don't have a prompt now. They don't have a button they can hit to slam you. They're in a horrible spot. You're going to get that. Or, look at this. Watch this. Let's say you're not going to get it. Watch me give up the position now. You should have canceled right there. You'll keep mount if you cancel. Let's see if he gets to a better spot. Nope. Sometimes the guy will reverse you and be on top of you. So you want to cancel your submissions. If you know you're not getting them, cancel. Another thing we want to go over here is, we said don't go for the arm bar. Well, be careful going for the arm bar and the guillotine from full guard bottom. Now, let's check this out. I'm going to show you something, guys. Let's say we want the guillotine from here, though. You know you're not going to get it, you should cancel. But you pulled guard already, okay? You pulled guard already. The prompt should be coming up. Nope, no prompt now. No prompt now, right? See that? You're going to go for a guillotine, you want to go for it from the sprawl top. You're not going to want to go for it from this position here. And I'll show you why again. Because of the prompt. And because this is super slow. So get a grapple advantage if you do go for it. Oh, look at that. We know we're not going to get it. Cancel that right away. So that prompt don't come up. Let's check this out now, guys. We're going to go for that guillotine again. Here's why. We're going to stay on him. We're going to pull. Oh, we know we don't have it. Let go. Let go immediately. That way you keep your top position. I'm going to show you why now. Let's say we know we're not going to get it. We know we're not going to get it. Oh, but it's too late to cancel. It's too late to cancel. Gave up your position. Now you're no longer in sprawl top. You're in side control bottom. So again, think a few moves ahead. Advanced grappling, think a few moves ahead. You want top control at all times. Let's see if we can go over anything else here, guys. Another big one, another common one we want to go over is, I'll show you real quick. Let me get to the position. You're on bottom, right? You're on half guard bottom, or you're on full guard bottom. It makes no difference. But you see that hand, the left arm of Michael Chandler that's holding the head? I saw my boy Brett Fulton do this. I saw a few other guys do this. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to learn you today. Check this out. This is huge. It's very important. You see that left arm of Michael Chandler that's holding Alpha's head? You don't want to strike with it. You don't want to strike with it. An experienced grappler is going to see you strike with that, and this is what he's going to do. You see how there was no opportunity to deny that? There was no window. There was no bar to fill up. I'm going to show you why. Again, Michael Chandler. Let's say he's hitting with the right hand this time. He's keeping a hold of that head with the left arm, and he's hitting with this hand. Watch this. Alpha tries transition. There was a bar. It went fast, but there was still a transition bar, which means you can deny him going up. Now again, watch this. Hitting with the hand that's holding the head, big mistake, big mistake, big mistake, because there's no denial. No chance for a denial. Now again, Chandler hitting with this hand, Chandler hitting with this hand. Now there's a bar. You can deny. And again, I'll show you. Same thing applies to half guard. Chandler, you want, oh, look at that. Look at that. I already know off the rip this guy's a white belt. He's hitting with the hand that's holding the head. I know I can defeat him on the ground. Watch this. No denial window. No denial window. Now watch. He's hitting with this hand, never the other hand. Now I know he's not a white belt. Now I know he may be a blue, purple, brown, or black. But watch this. There is a denial window now. So you want to pay attention to that, guys. You never want to strike with that hand that's holding the head like this, ever. You never want to go to back sitting, ever. You get rid of those out of your arsenal and make it a habit to never do them, you're going to upgrade your belt level tremendously. Let's see what else. I'll teach you something advanced real quick. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let's go to full guard. Okay. A lot of guys, a lot of wrestlers. Shout out to my boy Toby. He taught me this one. It takes 2 transitions to get to stack guard, right? You know, for anybody that's a lower level belt, they're going to think that. So say I want to go to stack guard top to do some damage. And really score him. Do some just heavy damage on my opponent. 1 transition. Okay, I don't have it right here. But I'll do this. So, probably because I don't have a grapple advantage is why. So let me try to get that grapple advantage up. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hello? This is him. Hey, I'm doing well. apologize for that. Just had to take a call real quick, but we're back. So like I said, man, we're gonna try to get the full stack guard. Sorry. So let's see if we can do it with a grapple advantage. We posture up. Man, I don't know why it's not doing it, but used to be you could go for the stack guard, probably because of stamina differential, things like that. But if you want to get the stack guard, here's a quick way to do it. It's a little slow, but it is a quick way to do it. And like I said, you don't want to go up because a guy can pre-deny you, usually because it's slow, and they know that you're either going to go up or down. A lot of times guys deny that. So I'll hold L1, right? And it shows get up. But if you let go of L1 when you start to transition, it'll go to stack guard. Now watch this. It's going to basically be 2 transitions in 1 transition. So check it out. I'm going to let off L1 after I start my transition. And then I'm going to hold R1 in the process. Yeah, that's what it is. So, yep. So check this out. You let off L1, then you hold R1. That's an advanced transition. You let off L1, hold R1, and it takes you straight to that position. So, let's see. I'm probably going to cut this video out, guys. You know, maybe check out Sprawl, which basically is whatever. So we're in Sprawl, you know, they can go left, right, up, or left, right. But why would they go up? If you're in this position, why would you go up? So, you guy on bottom, look to pre-deny left or right. Let them transition, though. That's huge. I can't stress that enough. That's huge. Another one we want to touch on, actually, is in this position. You don't want to be the guy that is, you know, trying to get out of this, trying to get out of this, getting denied all day. The way to get out of this position is you let your opponent strike. Let your opponent strike, okay? Try to time him. Look at that. Hold R2 and flick to the left towards them. That will put you right back here. That's how you get out of that. So let's once again get back to this position. Do not be the guy on the bottom. He's like, oh man, I really need to get out of this position. This sucks. Nope, denied. Nope, denied. Check it out. Now the guy on top can just have his way with you. So what you want to do is try to catch a few. Try to deny him. Try to deny him. So he's hitting. He's got the same patterns. Boom! Look at that. Hold R2. Flick your right stick towards them. That puts you right back in this position if you time it right. So watch that. Try to read. Try to catch your reads. Keep your stamina good. Where else can we go here? We're probably going to cut the video out now. I hope this has helped you guys. Watch this back a million times over until you upgrade. Well, like I said, some of the most important things that I could teach you in this video is right here. Do not strike with the hand that's holding the head. Ever. If I see you do that, I'm going to unfriend you. I'm going to kick you out of my camp. I don't give a damn. Like, no, all jokes aside, don't do it. And do not go to back sitting when you're in half guard bottom. No matter what. I still see guys that have been in the game for years. Yes, Otto, I'm talking to you, bro. I still see guys doing this, man. Do not do that. I'll demote you. I'll put you right back to white belt. Do not do this ever in your life. Because when you do, I'm going to do this all day to you. All day to you. It's so easy to deny. And look at that. Oh, man, you're taxed like butter. Here we go. So, yeah. I hope this lesson's helped you guys. We'll get into the more advanced stuff later. Thanks for watching.